Warning, this email post is best consumed first thing in the morning. The point is to get this thing into your mind early before the mud and flood world layers silt onto the clean bedrock of your magical mind. If you're hungover, forget about these messages. Wait for a time when you have all your neurons healthy. I went on a 6 a.m. walk in the cloudy darkness this morning with my dog Rocky, a female Aussie Shepherd. A woman, maybe 70 years old, wearing sunglasses, walked toward a Starbucks. I figured she had some sort of disease of the eyes that required her to block out daylight. A few minutes later, I saw a father and daughter fishing at a beach called China Cove. I imagined the father told his daughter that fish waited for their bait out beyond the shoreline. Fish they would never see unless they ventured to throw a line into the water. I threw a tennis ball to Rocky. "Have a ball," I said. These scenes were clear as day to me. Walt Whitman wrote this: "Long enough have you dreamed contemptible dreams. Now I wash the gum from your eyes. You must habit yourself to the dazzle of the light and of every moment of your life. Long have you timidly waited, holding a plank by the shore. Now I will you to be a bold swimmer, to jump off in the midst of the sea, rise again, nod to me, shout, and laughingly dash with your hair." In just a moment, I'll relate that portion of Whitman's Leaves of Grass to what we're saying and seeing here. There's a fire hose of truth pumping out all around you, but you ignore it because you prefer the obscured waters the larger society delivers quite conveniently. You prefer a murky, stagnant pond to a bright, dazzling gusher of a waterfall that is clear thinking. Creating stories we believe are true, that's suffering right there. Salvador Poe. Whitman would say they're the gum that obscures the clear seeing of your eyes. But let's level this up. We understand quite deeply that we are the Imagineers of this pond. We are the jailers and the jailed in the prison, if you want to use a different metaphor. We literally create what we think with our own minds. That's the definition of personal responsibility. In reality, however, we are free. We are not part of the pond. We can wipe the gum from our eyes. We are moving. We are bright and dazzling like that gusher of water, the waterfall, the motion of life. We are not the stillness. Most of us are not monks. We are the dazzling light of thought and things in motion. Which brings us to the ultimate questions. How to break free? What is that pond? Who makes that pond? Who becomes the waterfall and the gushing? And how does a person gush? How does a person leave the busy pond that everyone gathers around? How to liberate? How to break free? There is a conspiracy afoot to obscure your direct sight lines, to gum up the works of your life. And you are the one conspiring. I'll leave you with that until next week. In the meantime, these paintings are available as originals, and if you have $5 to $50 to spend on art and philosophy, you can sponsor this post by purchasing a daily reminder of dazzling light on a coffee cup, a greeting card, a phone case, a tote bag, or on a puzzle. Because, life is a puzzle. And as always, have a ball.